Okay, hey everybody. I'm gonna make a box with you, or a little bag with you guys today. I just started off with a piece of early espresso, and it's just a 8.5 by 11 cut in half. It's 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 2.5, 4, 6.5, and 8. And then right here I scored it at 1.5 on the bottom. And so it's really easy. It's just a half sheet of paper. You can make 2 with every sheet. And then all you're going to need to do is cut this little piece off right here. With your paper snips. And then you're just going to want to cut up on each one of these sides so that you can make the bottom of your box. Just like that. And then all you're going to do is you're going to take your bone folder and fold everything over. You want to get some good crease lines so it looks sharp. It's not folding. Shouldn't be this hard, really. Okay, almost done. I'm just going to do that one. Okay, there we go. Now it's all folded. I want to do a border punch on this. And I'm just going to start. Now when you line this up, all I do is I line it up to where I want it on the punch. So I want to have a whole punch on this eyelet border punch. Right there. So that's where I'm going to punch. And then you just punch. You just line that up. And you punch all the way across. Just line it up and punch. I'm going to get this last piece right here. Just line it up and punch. Okay, see? And how I got that perfect eyelet at the end there? Because you lined it up. Okay. Alright, now I've got some designer series paper from the Lovebird Scrappin' Kit. I've got it cut at 2 1/4 by 3 1/2. And I'm just going to get my snail. I always adhere this before I make the box because it is a whole lot easier to adhere it before. So just put snail, and I put my snail all around the edges because I do not want it to lift on any corner. And you just center it and stick it down. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. Once again, we'll do the edge. You know what? My snail just ran out. And since I'm just going to use my ATG gun real quick. Okay. Alright. Now I'm going to glue the bottom pieces that I need glued. So this panel is going to be my front panel. So I want this to be the bottom. So I'm just going to glue this one and this other little one. And then this one. Okay. So, what you do to build your box, and the corner, the edge here. Okay, so what you're going to do, this is your last piece. You're going to want to put that piece on top of there, that piece on there, and then ups. Usually you want to stick that in with it and line that up. Then you just put that down the bottom. And then I just take my bone folder and make those really bonded. Okay, so there's our little box. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the stuff to go on it. So I'm going to use some Daffodil Delight ink. And I'm going to do this homemade and to die for stamp to put on the front. So I'm just going to ink that up really good. I usually twist, twist, and then bounce, bounce. And then I'm going to stamp straight down, good pressure, and straight up. And if you've got the white from Stampin' Up, it's ultra smooth and it stamps really well. And instead, I've got this scalloped punch out of Pear Pizzazz, and so I'm just going to punch out that middle image that's the homemade and to die for. So you just line that up. I stamped just a little bit too high, so I'm just going to cut a piece off so I can reach that punch. There we go. Just line that up. And punch. Okay. And then I'm going to pop that up with some dimensionals. There we go. Is that the right side? Yes. I've got this out of textured Pear Pizzazz cardstock. And it also comes in the Lovebird Scrapping Kit. Okay, I'm going to put this on here right there. I'm going to use dimensionals again, and these are gone. Okay, here's a new one. You just put, I usually do a triangle. Okay, you just take the backings off. And stick that on there. Down just a little, because I'm going to put ribbon up here, so I want it to be down just a little. Okay, and I've got a button right here. This is one of the buttons in the neutrals. It's the early espresso buttons, and I've just tied some embroidery floss through the button. And I am just going to get a glue dot and put it right on there. And then I'm going to put that just right here. Cute. Okay, now here's some ribbon. I'm going to put this ribbon all the way around the top of the box. And so I'm going to take, this is the Blush Blossom poly striped ribbon. And I'm just going to put my adhesive all the way down this ribbon. I'm going to start in the middle. And then flip it over. And then start where you ended. And finish that off. And then I want mine to line up just on this corner. And so I'm just going to start it right there. I want it to go to the very top. I put that on the wrong side. Oh well, okay. Very top above the paper, but below that border. And it sticks really good. I doubt, yeah. Okay, that's okay though. Okay, now I'm going to put some eyelets right in here to put the handle on. So I'm just going to take my crocodile. It fits right in there, and I'm going to punch a hole right here. And it looks funny, but the eyelet will kind of cover that up. And I'm going to punch right here. Okay. And I'm going to get some eyelets. And I think I'm going to use a silver one this time. Okay, so you put that in that hole, and I've got mine set for the size of eyelet, and you just put peg in there and squeeze, and it's easy as that. So there's my eyelet all set. I'm just going to get another one and stick it in there. I'm going to put it in there and give it a good squeeze. And there we go. There's my eyelets. I'm just going to use some wire for the handle. Here's some wire, and I'm just going to bend it around this paint brush. So you just bend it around and then start right here. This makes really cute handles for boxes and things. Okay. And I did that so that I could put it in those holes. Let's see. Stick it in there. And you stick it in there. And then as soon as we're done, I'm just going to nip those off and put them up. But I do want to, I'm going to tie this ribbon on there, just up at the top. This poly stripe ribbon is really nice to tie and stuff. Get my ribbon scissors and just cut those off. Oops. Okay. And there you go. There's my little box to put fudge in or whatever, just by a half sheet of paper. Thanks for watching.